So, welcome to episode 2 of Entrepreneurial Self Actualisation 101 with Mary Dragon, and I'm here today with my very good friend Rooney Komakech from Uganda. Thank you for coming today, my friend. I would like to introduce my friend as someone who I'm very close to and have been for the last 2 or 3 years. We have worked together collaboratively online in multiple ways that don't include any finances whatsoever. And then I contributed to help make one of the dance festivals happen. And then it was able to happen again I really think by God's grace and through my awesome friend here. So I'm very proud of my friend. He's a very genuine person and he's overcome a lot of adversity in his time and hardship and has remained resilient, humble, and kind. Rooney, my beautiful friend, would you like to introduce yourself and what you are doing at the moment? Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow. It's a morning here, so I just wake up from bed and I was like, let me join the meeting. But it's a privilege to be here today, and I'm so excited to meet my friend. It's been a while since we've been working a lot of projects. We've been doing a lot of projects. Hi, I'm by the name Rooney Komakech. You guys know I'm from Uganda. Uh, I am a dancer by professional. I'm a dance instructor, and also I am a director of the Warom Dance Festival.
Mm-hmm.
I also work with the community, and I work with young youths and make sure that young youths they get inspired, they get a lot of connection, a lot of opportunity, and they build a big road for us.
Mm.
So I'm so excited to be here today, and I can't wait to share more with you guys today. And yeah, it's a blessing.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. You're very humble. My friend is a great dancer, a great networker, and uh, I'm really excited to have him here. This is the third time we've tried to do this. The first because being a creative means things don't always go right straight away. This project is already
Yeah.
changing from what I thought. So the first time I did not press the record button. Whoops. Second time in the background is my father being grumpy at his dog in the background. And that's just life when you're working from home. I wanted to bring my friend here again, a great class example of making something from nothing, meaning taking whatever you have around you and creating something bigger and better, which is, the whole point of this project. So I have a few questions for you today, and then just off the top of your head, meaning whatever comes, yeah. And then I'm really excited to edit this all and get it out to the people, and we can share it as big and beautifully as we can. My first question for you today, my friend, is do you remember the first moment you realized that you needed to use your life experience to help other people?
Thank you so much for the question. I really appreciate it so much. I do remember there was a day that when I realized that I can dance to inspire and I can dance to help the community where I am, and I can build something good for myself, for the community, for other too, for the young youths. It was like in 2020 when uh, when I realized that I cannot just dance.
Okay, 2020.
So it was here that I realized that I cannot just dance to entertain people. I cannot just dance to show myself that I am good in I'm good in this, I'm good in this, I'm good in this.
Mm,
And the way I've seen, like there's a lot of capacity in the community that if I come down to home, I can build in the community.
mm,
So I sit down one day, that was in 2020, when I sit down and I realized like I could start something to the community. That's the first time I moved out in from Kitgum, where I started my dancing, and I went to Lira
mhm,
City. So when I went to Lira City, I saw the community there, and the community were lacking a lot of things. So I I've seen like maybe I can fix out this community because the idea that I have and the capacity that I have,
mm,
I can do something maybe better than what I've found in the community here in Lira. So when I reached there, I found everything was disorganized. Dances were disorganized, and everything was not moving the point the way I've seen. Like we can do a big project, we can start something better for us, we can do something to build us as community in Lira.
mm,
So I sit down myself again when I'm in Lira, and I realized like I should start something like going for the community, do outreach,
mm,
and go for the school
mm,
to to give donation.
mm,
I don't have it, but I started thinking about that. Like I could do like a donation in school. I
mm,
could do a donation in the community. I could do donation to my own dancers that I have. So I started thinking like, where am I gonna get the fund for the
mm,
donation? You see, so from that I realized like I still have a connection, the network that if I build down, I can get. I started reaching from different offices,
mm,
different government office in Lira
mm,
to help what I'm thinking, help my dream, and they couldn't do. So my first time when I got like I got a friend who helped me a lot. When I share with him an idea that I have,
mm,
uh, when I share with him the idea that I have in the community, the idea that I want to build a community, and it got so interesting to give me something to start on. Then from the first, I went to school.
mm,
Then school, my first outreach was in the school. It was COTN in Lyra School.
mm,
When I went there, I bought a books and pens,
mm,
and at the same time I organized like a little dance training workshop for them.
mhm,
So that's how I started my journey when I reached there. So I started building community from there. So after there, I realized like I should do also community outreach with
mm,
women, young youth
mm,
that they are also in the street. Then I also did at the same time in the community. So that's how I started thinking like I could help other through my movement,
mm,
through my dance, through my thinking. Not like I'm perfect, I'm not perfect, but I can share the idea for people who are perfect. They can help me to make sure that the dream has been pushed
mm.
to where it's supposed to be here.
I'll say something on that because we have an audience that is all over the world. So um, in the West where I'm from, it's very similar that we all, well, many of us in our beginnings will reach out to community centres, to other local organisations to hope that somebody will see our dream. It's not necessarily that you are asking for funding. If you can hear, where I'm coming from, it's it is part of being a creative and an entrepreneur that you will reach out and sometimes people can't help, and it's often places that you hope would help. And
Yeah.
then through it seems that through being yourself and remaining good inside, somebody occasionally will see you for who you are, which is part of the intention of this project, is that we may meet 100 people who present as helpful, but it's okay that not everyone is the person to help guide or lead us, and that it's important that we learn skills to filter out who is healthy for us and who is not. And I think that you and I have both learned that over time. Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
that's, I think I just wanted to mention that because no matter which part of the world we come from, we all need assistance in some way. And so the intention of this project that I've created is that if the organisations can't help, what can we do to help ourselves, and how can we help people learn a bit quicker, a bit faster maybe than what we learned, maybe save themselves some pain,
Yeah.
if we can help educate without having to reach outwards. My second question, my friend, can you identify a moment where you felt
which I could say what is in my heart is different from what someone think. And someone maybe no fear God but love it, but me I fear God and I'm moving into a right process. And I can say is all the process that we do is already planted by God. That's why I fear Him, and I know He have a bigger plan for me. Wherever I go, wherever I sit down and realize myself, He always give me answer, idea. The no one mentor me actually. I rarely have people that mentor me a lot. I mentor myself.
Yeah, yeah.
I mentor myself
That's the goal. That's
when
the goal. That's what we
yeah,
all need. We all need guidance sometimes, but we need to be able to teach ourselves. That's part of this
yeah,
whole
teacher,
project. And you are a great example. Hey, just one thing. Can I ask for you to clarify? Because when we talk about fearing something bigger, are we fearing that we are not achieving all that we know that God knows is capable? Or are we, because I don't want anyone to be scared of reaching out for assistance, or guidance. But I also believe that in the journey to becoming yourself and being your biggest, best self, it's important to understand choices that are good and righteous, as in they are right and not harmful or self-serving, if you understand. I believe that while we are teaching ourselves and focusing on ourselves, we can become very selfish and be scared of failure, be scared of being seen by the wrong people.
yeah,
Yeah, I art is part of God. God meaning
yeah,
whatever people believe, right? And I want people to
yeah,
not be scared of creating. And I hope that people stay kind inside. Where am I going with this? I think what I am saying is, one, I think it's helpful to believe in something, whether we identify with. I am not religious. I was a Christian for a lot of my life, and then I went the white people's spirituality. We took all the teachings from every other culture and made it a Western thing and made money off it. The Western spirituality left me more wounded than religion. Now I am not religious, but me and Jesus are best friends, right? So I understand that some of the people watching our project will not have a faith, will not have a religion, but I believe they deserve to know that this world is more beautiful than what we can see, and
yeah,
there is goodness at play, even when we are scared, even when we are learning, even when, like tonight, our technology is not working, or I've accidentally filmed us in portrait mode, not side to side, but I'll make it work. Right? We filmed the whole thing. So it's important to believe in ourselves. But if what we are creating is something that we've never seen or heard before, we have to have faith in what we can't see.
yeah,
Does that?
yeah. I can say,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I say we are worshiping.
We are
We are doing what we don't know.
Mm,
We are doing what we don't. That's art, because in a hard way, you just see things happening. You
mm,
just create things.
mm,
Even you personally, you think like this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. It's bigger than capacity, I think. But that's the worshiping, because
mm,
it's like a prayer. When you pray too much, you become a prayer warrior.
mm, Yeah.
You start praying, there's a different prayer that come different. So
Mm,
that's art. When you train a lot, when you dancer, you train a lot, you you your energy will look different from someone who just come and do training for an hour,
mm,
for 2 hours, 3 hours, then go back. But
mm,
when you train like in the morning and evening, in the morning and evening, there's a energy, there's a creativity, there's a mindset, there's a
mm,
thinking that come into you, which is different. So you're worshiping. We're worshiping hard. We respect where we're going. We respect our heart. We just wish for more success. We wish for what we're looking at to come real, to come reality, to
mm,
come true for ourselves. Because wherever we are doing it, we don't know. We are not perfect on it.
mm,
Everyone is not perfect. Even the people that you see them perfect, they are not perfect. They are
mm,
they are more, they're not really perfect. But
mm,
we just worshiping. They're also doing the same. As you
mm,
said, like people who watch, they're mostly there. Some of them they know Christianity,
mm,
but what I can assure is like. I remember when someone told me like people you see them, they are not Christianity, they are those are the people that they pray the most
mm,
because
mm,
yeah, and those are success people.
mm. You're right.
They look
People, people who
they look
communicate,
what
yeah, people who
yeah,
communicate are
those are
successful.
yeah, those are people that the community communicate with God a lot, but
Mm,
we see them that most of worldly life has really picked them from the right road, the right way,
mm,
but
mm, mm.
they are really people that they're more focusing better than us who are thinking that we can do it, you
I
see,
think that,
because for them they're
yeah.
already doing it,
Sorry,
they're
no,
already
you go,
doing
you
it.
go. For them, you,
Yeah,
my phone is on 5%. I will make this happen. What you said is important. So sometimes in life, we will have to make big jumps for big things beyond our capacity, but for most of the time, what you are doing is very healthy. You learn within your capacity, and when you feel ready, you will put it out. And when you do make the big jumps and put out the big things that you're not quite sure of, you can admit that you feel fear like every other human being. When you don't know the road yet and you don't and you're just being brave, that comes with fear sometimes, but it really is just fear is just hoping for the best for ourselves, that everything goes well and people see us for who we are, and what you said about the training, someone who trains 1-2 hours a day versus someone who goes morning, lunch and night. If I can put in a broader example, if you are someone who is just beginning and not in the locked in, focused, permanent, full time, yeah. If your work has not taken off and you're not doing it all of the time yet, the people you are looking at will give off different energy to you. And but what this means is that you're not really different. It just means if you look up to the people, that they're not looking down on you for doing less, but the people who radiate the brightest energy, they will hope that you succeed. They will hope that you come more. They will hope that you make it. The reverse of that is when you are the person entering into the class, or you are the person entering into the road, right? We have a choice to either be inspired or to be envious and jealous or bitter inside, right? I think because this project is often for people who are scared to get started or don't have the correct financial resources like us to, or the correct
yeah,
skills or emotional support. I want to
yeah,
encourage people to be brave when you are that person who is only able to do the small parts. But I also encourage us to be inspired and not hardened and bitter at people who are maybe further ahead, because once they were us, once they were the beginner as well. So
Yeah.
Everyone we admire was a beginner, like us once.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and you and I have both come a very long way since we met. So, and there are a couple of people I am so inspired by right now that I don't know how to talk to yet, because there's a version of me that I'm not there yet. So I am currently learning how to communicate with people who inspire me. Um, Let me put my phone charger in. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry.
No,
Um,
it's fine.
Everything stopped working because it was starting to rain, and I had to come inside, my friend. So welcome back, my friend.
Uh,
We are having technological issues from Australia to Africa. It's nighttime in Australia, early morning in Uganda, power, electricity, rain issues, and that is all part of, yeah, it's all part of being a budding creator, creative, and entrepreneur. So I just wanted, what I think we're going to need to do for everybody who's watching, because, and I've got this all recording, is we'll finish up our interview. Um, we're going to do so much more work together. And if you give me a week, I'll make some video magic, because like you, I can make a lot happen, right? Just from what I've got. So do you have any encouragement or any pieces of, yeah, motivation for somebody who wants to put themselves out to the world, but they are scared to start?
you know,
Mm,
even me, I was scared too. So
mm,
I can say the example for me, I was scared too, because I have it, but where to put it was very hard.
mm,
That
mm,
was I've been also scared at the same time.
mm,
But what I can advertise and what I can motivate the young youths, everyone that is trying but is not getting it. Sit down and sit down, think about yourself.
mm,
That's the best thing that you can do for the startup.
mm,
Sit down, think about yourself.
mm,
Uh, think about where you'll be next in the next 5 years. Put it 5 years.
mm,
So that 5 years will be 1 year of preparation,
mm,
2 years of preparation,
mm,
3 years of understanding the
mm,
role where how things move. Then fourth years will be you to now show the world what you have. Then the 5 years will be for you to start moving to do what is right for you.
mm,
So always make sure you think, sit down and think about yourself. Think about where you're going. If you want something right for yourself, don't just uh, don't just do it, but
mm,
think about it twice. Because the more you think about it, the more you'll get the right answer. The
mm,
more you realize you can do it, you'll get a good answer. The more you started doing it,
mm,
you'll get a good. So it's three things that one is uh, think about yourself.
mm,
Sec- Second is start doing it,
mm,
and the third one, choose the right people
mm,
to do it with you, because always in the process you need people. You don't
mm,
need yourself. You need people. You need people that they can stand by you. They can
mm,
support you. They talk about yourself to other. They can remember you.
mm,
They can build you. So wherever from the startup, just make sure you keep faith,
mm,
keep thinking,
mm,
keep dreaming, keep
mm,
building, keep starting.
mm,
Don't let anyone tell you like you cannot do it. You can do it.
mm,
You
mm,
can do it. Wherever you think like you cannot do it, that's the point. Because when
mm,
you're thinking like you cannot do it, that's the time to do it. That's what the way I think, because when I think like I cannot do it, that's the time that I'm doing it. But I didn't know that I'm doing it already. So
Mm.
the time that the pressure is too much, that is the time that
Mm.
you need to do it faster. That's a secret always that I share with people. You be so close when you see the pressure is too much and you want to do something faster. Just know you're already doing it.
Yeah, it's already
But
happening. Yes. Yeah.
it's already happening, which
Mm.
you really need more push because that's the point where you feel you go, you feel you go.
Mm.
That's the point that you'll choose yourself.
Mhm.
You'll choose yourself. I continue like how I leave it because, and that's the point where mostly people give up. And
Mm.
when you choose to push again, to try to cry again,
Mm.
to feel the pain again,
Mm.
and you push with the energy when you talk about it, you'll get the answer. But when you sit down and you say this thing I cannot,
Mm.
you lower yourself. So you always need to keep pushing. You push yourself, and you think about, you realize what you're doing, you do the right thing. Because yeah, that's, and also the last thing, you need to keep faith, pray. You
Mm.
need to, wherever you do pray, just pray in your whole way. Or
Mm.
read books. Always you need to read books because
Mm.
there's a books that help young youths a lot, that uh, you can think about yourself. You can think about the history, and because there's a process. Actually, there's a lot of process that is in this process. There's a lot of process that is in this game, which I
Mm.
say is not for everyone, but few people will understand. This is not something that you come and do it. It's something that you move by process.
Mm.
So my
I
advice is
no, go, go,
you
go, 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 go,
don't.
go. Say that's all right. I didn't mean to
Yeah,
stop you. Um,
yeah,
yeah. I was going to
yeah,
say, I was just going to say that I agree with everything that you said, and I will phrase it in a same way that is slightly different because everybody hears things differently, as we know recently from my video, right? What I believe
yeah,
my beautiful friend is saying is that it is important to sit with ourselves and to reflect really deeply on both the good and the pain. It's important to express yourself and communicate outwards. So whether it is through prayer, whether it is through poetry, whether it is through talking to a grandparent that has passed away that you can't see anymore, it is important to express and externalize what is within you in some way. Um, I personally talk to God, not the same God that I was raised with, because I was a very religious, strict Christian. Personally, I talk to Jesus every day, but there were times where I spoke to other deities as well. I have no, in my project, though I talk about faith, I have no judgment on any faith, and I need to say that to everyone out there, right? And if we have no faith, we have to have faith in ourselves. If we don't have faith in bigger, at least in ourselves and in kindness. But I love what you're saying, that we need to reflect, and I also like that you said books. We need to learn, right? We need to learn not from the internet. It's important that when we take time to grow and to think about who we want to become 5, 10, 15 years or tomorrow, that we learn things that are not reels, that are not Instagram, TikTok. We need to work on our memory skills. We need to learn how to comprehend different truths, different ideas. We need to learn how to understand how other people work. And you said it, my beautiful friend, that this life is not for everybody. This constant growth, constant reflection, constant creation is not for everybody. But I encourage that even if you can just do a small amount it's good for your health, for your body, for your mind, for your heart to take whatever you have inside and get it out in some way, in a way that you can come back and reflect on, because it shows you where you were, like a journal or a diary. A painting or a dance routine is just like the diary of your life. It shows you who you were at that point in time. And yeah, I have one thing to say on you, which I think is awesome. I wanted you on this show because though you network and you connect a lot, your dance is not about everybody else. It still has, it radiates, it shines you. So though you are growing and you are evolving, you are doing this, you help yourself through helping others, which helps you, which helps others, which helps you. This is the cycle. So when I say we need to believe in ourselves, it's important that we're not just serving ourselves. Otherwise, we will not receive the help that we are looking for. So I appreciate this about you. Your endeavor to grow is also through helping others, which means that we help our young selves who needed more encouragement. I think you're doing a beautiful job, and I'm going to have to go, my
For
friend.
sure.
Yeah. I'm going to say for the video that it's time for us to go. I'm very grateful for everybody coming to watch and seeing the reality of learning. And my friend, thank you so much for coming on the show and being patient with me while I learn. I'm very grateful for our connection and the projects we've done so far, all the way back from 2024. And I'm so excited for what's to come, and to eventually one of us will get to the other place eventually, and we'll dance in person. But yeah, energy and heart speaks either way. So I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm going to talk to you soon. I'm going to see how we can, let's see, we can maybe do Australia or you do Uganda. I'm going to try whatever I can, whatever I can offer, whatever I can put, maybe to help with the flight and other issue. So I'm going to try. I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to sit down and ask God if God can provide so that I can. We can create something so that we can do a reality work that people will see, like it's not just being online, but it's been started in a different way and it's ending in a different way. So we really need to sit
I'll
down
be
and
praying
do
too,
something.
because yes, it will take time, but
Yeah,
we we'll get there. We'll get there.
yeah,
And yeah, the world has its limits when it comes to, you know. So but yes, okay. God bless you, my friend. If you give me 1 week, I will make some video magic.
make sure
We'll chat
that's
again
it.
soon.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. All right. Thank you so much. Mwah. God bless.
Yeah.
Bye bye.